Hello and welcome to today's Sunday session. What we're going to have a look at today is the left, right and mid functions. And these are really simple little functions that are helpful on their own, but they also are something that you will use frequently when you get more confident and you're nesting formulas inside other formulas. So they all work in a very simple manner. Left looks like the left-hand side of a cell and it returns however many characters you ask it to return. So in terms of characters, that might be numbers, it might be letters, it could be spaces, dots, dashes. So you have to remember that Excel thinks all of those things are characters. So if we now write that formula out again together in cell B7 equals left, and it doesn't have to be written in capitals. And then we say, what text would you like me to look at? This cell over here. How many characters would you like me to return? Well, I want to extract the year, and that's got 4 characters. So I simply write 4 and close my bracket, and it tells me it's 2024. Now, this data set that I've got here is all set up in exactly the same way. So if I now drag that formula down, it's extracting the year from the left-hand side of the formula. Right works in exactly the same way. You tell it where to look and then you tell it how many characters to return. And in this case, it's extracting initials at the end of our sequence. So if we write that out together, equals right, and then we point it where we want the text to be. And the number of characters that we want is 2, and we close our bracket, it's extracting the other initials. Now, mid is also very simple, but we do need to give it another step. And so this occasion with mid, we say, where would you like me to look? What's the text range? Where do you want me to start? So this is in the middle of a text string now. What number character do you want me to start on? And how many characters do you want me to return? So if we now want to extract the region, southwest in this occasion, let's have a look at the formula that we will write. We're going to write equals mid, first of all. Open our bracket. Where do you want me to look? I want you to look over here in this cell. What character should I start on? Well, I want it to start on northwest. So if I actually count that out, it's 2024 dash N. So N is the 6th character in that text string. How many characters do you want me to return you? I want it to be character 2 because all of my regions have got 2, northwest, southeast, so on and so forth. So if I then type that in, it's successfully extracting the mid function. So let's try these again. This time we're going to look over here at people's names. So we're going to use left to extract the first name and right to extract the surname. So here we write out the left formula once again. Where do you want me to look? I want you to look over here in this cell. How many letters do you want me to return you? Well, Kelly has got 5 characters in her name. So we want it to return 5. And if I drag that formula down, it works because all of these names have also got 5 in. Now, if this name was longer, I would have to change that number 5 to maybe to a number 6 or 7 or 8. Okay, let's have a look at extracting the surname from the right-hand side. So again, we write the formula right out. We point it to the cell that we want to look at and we tell it how many letters we want it to bring back. Well, Kelly's surname has got 5 characters, so I'm going to bring back 5 and it successfully says it's Angus. If I drag that down, Helen's surname works. Unfortunately, there's a problem with this one. And Mills is the surname we're trying to extract, and that has got 5 characters. So the question is, why has it not worked properly? 9 times out of 10, when you get this issue, it's because there's a space at the end of your range. And if we click up here, we can see after the S, there is indeed a space. So it's counting the space as one of our characters, and we don't want it to do that. So I simply delete that space, and then it's successfully pulling back the 5 characters to the right. Now in Karen's surname, I've got to remember that I want to extract the hyphen as well. So it's still 5 characters. If I pull that back, I get the 5 there. I hope you found that helpful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next Sunday session. Thank you.